The cons of Apple's AirPods. AirPods Pros and Cons. As we already know, Apple Inc. removed the headphone jack 3.5mm from iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus. To replace wired headphones, Apple designed AirPods, which is a wireless headphone set. No Apple AirPods Cons before buy it. Here are what I think are the biggest problems. 1. Emf Output. An electromagnetic force from Apple AirPods are very large. The AirPods are continuously transmitting a high level of EMF not only when you are on a phone conversation, but also when you are listening to music, and even when you are doing nothing. Apple AirPods are transmitting all the time. They only stop when you put them in the case. This is massive of an electromagnetic force. 2. One-handed operation is impossible. You don't have to use the AirPods for very long before you realize that you can't get them out of the case with one hand. And there are many times when you need to get them out of the case with one hand. For example, you are on a phone call on the iPhone, and you want to put the AirPods into your ear while you are talking on the phone. If you pick up the Apple AirPods with one hand, it is almost impossible to get one of the AirPods out of the case and into your ear. 3. Hard to control via Siri. There is also no joy for using Siri to control AirPod listening experience. By the time Siri hears and understands volume down, I can fish my iPhone out of my pocket and adjust the volume myself. Actually, the best way to control playback is with the now playing app on the Apple Watch, which allows to go forward one track, back one track, rewind, fast forward, or pause the music, or adjust the volume with a few quick taps. Sometimes given up asking Siri to find and play music. Especially prefer Spotify to Apple Music. Siri believes the music library is empty. But even during the free trial of Apple Music, Siri, more often than not, failed to understand. Siri did well with simple, popular titles, play The Shape of You, but any effort to play something more esoteric, play Cathered by ISAN, failed repeatedly. 4. Bad sound quality on microphone. It is nowhere near as good as the sound quality of the microphone on the wired Apple headphones, and it is much worse than the built-in microphone of the iPhone. It might be acceptable for a phone call, but that is about it. You would not use them for recording an interview. 5. No button to adjust volume or change track. No volume adjustment. No mute, other than the design flaw of pulling one out of your ear. I have to use Siri to control all 6. Small and easy to lose. There may be a chance of not fitting tightly and securely in everyone's ears. They easily fall out of your ears if you tilt your head. 7. Cannot change bud size. 8. Mediocre audio quality. Sound clarity and perfection of AirPods may not be better than the wired headphones. 9. Expensive. Spending $160 for a set of headphones is not affordable for everyone. 10. You can't use it everywhere as you are using wired headphones while it is not a water resistant. 11. Might look dorky,